Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to another unboxing. And I've actually put this off for several days because I came down with a horrific cold. Today is 9/27/2025, I think. My days are mixed together because I got today's Saturday, 9/27/2025. I got sick Monday, was in the hospital yesterday, and got released today. So it's been a whirlwind, and I've been bedridden for most of the rest of the week. I got a cold that turned into pneumonia, that turned into possible trouble with my heart because my medication that I've already been taking for a while, which I wasn't told, can lower your ability to fight off infection. And it's a medication for arthritis. It has nothing to do with my heart, but the pneumonia put so much stress on my heart that it was causing issues. And I went to the hospital yesterday morning thinking, oh, they're just going to do an x-ray, going to give me some medication and kick me out. No, they kept me so for 24 hours to make sure I wasn't about to have a heart attack. It was a whole thing, and they basically kept me full of fluids for 24 hours. I was very dehydrated. I've had a massive cough this whole time. I finally today feel like it's turning because they pumped me so much full of medication, and now I'm on a steroid, 2 different steroids, an anti-inflammatory, and some other, like I had to go get like 5 prescriptions that they gave me. But I'm actually able to hold a conversation now, whereas for 4 days I couldn't hardly talk without coughing my brains out. So much better. I got this deck on 9/24. So what, 3-4 days ago? I don't even remember. They've all jumbled together. And I actually forgot I had bought it. And then when it came in, I'm like, oh. But I was so out of it, I forgot I had it. And today I get home and it's sitting here and I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't done a walkthrough of that. So this is the Sacred Witch Tarot by Weissbell. This is their newest one this year. It cost me $16. And I find it interesting because anytime they have a deck, it goes on Kickstarter for Kickstarter prices, when you could just wait till it comes out because it's going to come out on Amazon for $16. Just like the Tarot Reflections Tarot. Same thing, people were pissed because people that ordered it on Kickstarter were getting it the same time everybody else was that had paid half the price. So, yeah, find it interesting. But this came out this year. I don't know the month, but it's a 2025 right there, copyright 2025. It says, the Sacred Witch Tarot invites you to a realm where mythical creatures like dragons and animal spirits guard ancient wisdom, and witches use their powers to maintain harmony between worlds. In Eridatus, every plant and breeze carries a touch of magic. This is a land of balance where healing, herbs, mystical rituals, and sacred celebrations honor their gifts of nature. So it already sets you in a different place, which I think is interesting. 78 card deck, 200-page guidebook. It's got the thumbnails as Weiss. It's the same typical box. It, even with the sides, looks like Tarot Reflections because it's got the stars all over the sides, and the front like the Reflections Tarot. Now I did open it and take the cards were wrapped in plastic. I took them off, but I have not looked at the cards. This is the box cover. It says, discover the incredible wisdom of the tarot and back in all its magic. I did not take everything out. May each reading reveal the answers you seek. Interesting. So that was the bottom of the box. And then we got the book, which is typical of Weissbell. The divination with tarot cards. Content. Introduction. How the deck is structured. This feels like regular, like, notebook paper. How it feels in there. It feels like a book. How to begin. 5 easy ways to begin your tarot reading, and it smells like fresh new paper too. I can smell it from here. Card layout, so we got the past, present, future. More, and then you could do a more in-depth layout of the past, present, future. It doesn't say what these are. I think there are different options for that. Ask 3 times yes or no. Interesting. The Celtic cross. The week ahead. The month ahead. Interesting. The chakra spread. Interesting. Then it goes into each card. And as typical Reflections Tarot, if you have the Reflections Tarot or the other one I love, the books are the same. They have a color picture. They have the Fool, the layout, the upright keywords, upright meaning, upright career, upright finance. So they're quick readings for if you're specifically asking for those types of questions. Then it has a little bit of information down here about the Fool. And then we have a second page that's just the reverse meaning of that card. And that's for all the cards, even the minors here. She have a page for upright and a page for reversals. And then we have, oh man, that just, you can smell it. Very strong of paper. Fresh, new notebook paper. Quick reference meanings, pentacles. Okay, so that's cool. Afterward, educational materials. And then a spot for notes. And that's all she wrote. So let's look at these cards. So we got, well, they seem a little bent too. Interesting. Maybe it's just the way that card's laying. This one looks bent. Maybe that's it. You always get this specific extra card. And then you have the other side has where you can download a free gift from them. I'm going to keep that in mind. All of their decks look like this, if you have any of their decks. The Reflections Tarot, I think more people know about that one than anything because it was a huge Kickstarter campaign, and then people were pissed because they waited for it, and as it was coming out, it was available on Amazon for $16. So I bought mine off Amazon when other people were getting theirs, which I know they paid more Kickstarter prices for it, which I found interesting. And now I wonder if they did that with all of their decks, because I know this was also a Kickstarter, but I don't know. But the cardstock is identical. Also, all of their cardstocks are the same. This one, surprisingly, is not edged. I don't remember. Yeah, Tarot Reflections is gold. So is their other one I have. The first one I have is a very thin cardstock, so it's much more shuffleable. I don't think this one is going to be that easy. But this is the same as the Tarot Reflections, or Reflections Tarot. I don't know. I'm looking at it on the shelf, but I can't remember if it's Reflections Tarot. I think that's it. And it had stars all over the back. This is interesting with the blue. Looks like it is reversible. And then we have the fronts. And I'm going to probably pause this a few times. And if you hear wheezing, that's me, because I'm still wheezing. Because I do still have pneumonia. But now I'm on the mend, so hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing else crazy happens. Anyway, here we have the Fool. And I don't know why I didn't. They have another deck out that I was confusing this one with. That's gold and it's older. And I don't care for it too much because it's a gold and black. That's it. And then I think I saw somebody with this and I'm like, what the heck is that? And then I realized it was a new Y-Spell deck. I'm like, oh, I think I need that. So, and yeah, it was $16 on Amazon. Okay. That was an interruption from my husband. It looks like she's drawing either runes or elements or symbols like that on the... It almost looks like a portal opening up. Maybe she's drawing that in the air to open the portal. I found that interesting. And it's a girl versus... But look at her eyes. They're like, what's happening? And then there's a baby dragon on her shoulder. Cute. And then she's got a little knapsack and a rose, of course. Very cute. Very RWS, but we see a little bit of a different image here. And then we have the Magician. Very typical. A little bit darker than I would usually see. The High Priestess. I like that these are more natural colors, but they're still one light, one dark. Interesting. Look at the antlers. And her eyes seem to be rolled back in her head. Like all you see is the light. So it's almost like she's in this full-on meditation moment. Ritual. Oh, look at this Empress. That's cute. I like the tree here. The flowers. I don't see the wheat. Oh, she's holding the wheat in her hand. Okay, that's what I usually look for in the Empress is the wheat. For the abundance. Abundance. The birthing of something. Growing of something. The Emperor. I like this. Very woodsy. He's got a crow here. Very interesting. And all the elements are there. The Hierophant. Interesting. Look at his necklace. It's got teeth on it. That's kind of badass. It is kind of grainy looking a little bit. I don't know if that's me because, I've been sick. But it does feel a little grainy. But this looks like it's raining here. The Lovers. Yeah, we have this rain cloud. And it's raining. And then we have the sun behind it. Interesting. And they're in the tree. Become one in the tree. That's kind of beautiful. The Chariot. Oh, I love that it's dragons. That's cool. The Strength card. Beautiful. I love that. And that looks like a two-headed wolf. Is that a Cerberus? Something like that? Correct me if I'm wrong in there. Like a two-headed dog. Is that Cerberus? I like the symbols on the sun too. Love the butterfly. I love this hermit. And again, there's runes or something like that on the rocks. There's lizards here. It's almost like he created these runes to open up the portal to this cave. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune. That's beautiful. Very bright after all these other darker, seemingly darker cards. Ooh, she got her Justice, got her face painted up. Got the heart and the feather. This feels very primal, and I kind of like that. You don't often see that in a Justice card. Usually you see very above the law or on the law or something very almost militant about a Justice card, but this is very primal. She got the horn, she's got her face painted. You got the heart and the feather, which to me is a more of a ritualistic weighing of options here. Interesting. And I've said ritualistic quite a few times on this. Very interesting. I'm just glad I haven't coughed yet. Sorry. The Hangman. There's a snake on him. I don't like the snakes. Even if they're little cutesy, cartoony snakes. I don't like it. No. Death. What we got going on here? So this feels, and it's the horse is a unicorn. This feels very otherworldly. Like I've walked into a scene where I've walked onto this beach in this other world, and this creature turns and sees me. Because he's not looking at the scene here like a death usually is. He's looking outward. He's looking at me. Interesting. And he's like a skull with the horns. You can see his ribs. Very otherworldly here. And then we got this skull here. And he's got a scorpion on him. Interesting. Interesting. We got Temperance. I love that she's like an everyday alchemist. That's pretty cool. She does have a butterfly in a jar. I mean, that's maybe part of a potion that she's doing, but I don't know if I like that. She feels very... I don't know why, and this is why I was interested in seeing this deck, because Temperance is about balance. This feels very frazzled to me. Like she's trying to pass a test. Like she's in Hogwarts, and she's got to pass this test of this witch's brew without creating chaos. But she's so frazzled in doing so. That's weird. Anyway, I need to speed this up. The Devil card. Again, we got the lovers in the tree, but now they're facing out instead of cuddling. I spoke too soon. Let me get a drink. I hadn't even made it through the majors yet. Wow. Alright, let's speed this up. Tower, another dragon. That's cool. We got the star. Beautiful. Very simple. The moon. I do not like this moon. It's very toned down. But I do like that they're dressed as... This one looks like the wolf. Maybe a fox. Dog. Like, they're almost like they have components of those animals. No, she's the lobster. And this is looks like a fox almost. And then a wolf. Or the dog and the wolf. Or the dog and the wolf. I don't know. Interesting. Then we have the sun. Again, it feels very otherworldly. We got this magnificent sun up here with this face. We got another unicorn with this spine showing. And a baby dragon. And daffodils. Interesting. Ooh, I like this judgment. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. And then the world. And she's a mermaid. I love that. And then we got a unicorn again here. Lisa Pepez, you might want to check this out. There's already 3 unicorns in it. We got the wolf. Looks like a bird and the dragon. That's cool. Ace of Cups. Oh, yes, very otherworldly. Look at this, Ace of Cups. It's a long-fingered green hand. And then the cup is even, like, otherworldly. That's cool. With the green and red eye. Ooh, and they're all different eyes in the... This matches the tone in here, the 2 of Cups. Interesting. I thought the majors were interesting. These cups are giving me vibes too, and I'm not a cup girl. I'm not a water person. 3 of Cups. Sitting around having a good time. I love these cups here. 4 of Cups. On their gambling. It's a gambling table. Poker table. Interesting. 5 of Cups. Wow. This is kind of cool because, again, Lisa Pepez has a unicorn deck. Her partner has a dragon deck. And that's mainly what we're seeing in this deck is unicorns and dragons coming together to form this other darker witchy world, which I find interesting. 6 of Cups. I like the little fairy here. 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Just flying away. Love that. And it's a different color dragon. 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Page of Cups. Fishy. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. And the King. I like that they're kind of mated together here. Ace of Swords. Like the dragon. Flying, of course. 2 of Swords. 3 of Swords. It looks like the dragon's in here. Or a fish with a long tail. 4 of Swords. She's floating in the air. That's cool. And sleeping, taking a nap in the air. It almost reminds you of in The Craft, where they're like light as a feather, stiff as a board. She's got her eyes closed and they're playing that game. And she starts floating. Interesting. 5 of Swords. What is his face? Ooh, he's got some kind of... Yeah, this feels very otherworldly, which I'm really digging, actually. 6 of Swords. Love that. It looks almost like he's going into a portal instead of the sun. 7 of Swords. Oh, that's cool. We got a tiger in here. When have you seen a tiger in the 7 of Swords? 8 of Swords. The card I always look for in any deck. Pretty cool. Pretty RWS. 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. These last 3 feel very much the same, though. And they're very much the same color scheme as well. Which all the swords are kind of more beigey, blue, brown. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Ooh, I love this queen. You don't often see the queen in red in the swords. And the king, and he's got baby dragons. Love baby dragons. Okay, Ace of Wands. Again, we have this alien-looking hand with the tattoos. Interesting. 2 of Wands. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. 5 of Wands. This irritates me because the 5 of Wands is my Forever Stalker card, and it's usually something like this, simple. I'm like, why? Make it something deeper. We know there's conflict. Play that up. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. I do like that they have different jewels on them. 8 of Wands. Again, another card I'm always disappointed in because they slack on it. Although this is pretty. The different color tips. 9 of Wands. 10 of Wands. Oh, that's cute. Little gnome dude. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. And the King. Last deck. Last suit. We got dragons all here. Ace of Pentacles. Again, this alien type hand. 2 of Pentacles. I love that. 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, yes, very witchy. 4 of Pentacles. Ooh, it's like a warlock. 5 of Pentacles. And I like the coins all have different things on them too. 6 of Pentacles, yeah, very otherworldly. 7 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, very RWS. And the 10, oh, I love that. The mountains here, and he's got some kind of dragon-looking hair going on. And then we got a dragon watching them. I love that. It's like their little, like the Flintstones, where they have a dragon. Excuse me, dinosaur for their pet. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. I like that. Ox or wild buffalo. I don't know. Water buffalo. Queen of Pentacles. Another. I think these are water buffalo. I love the throne. That's cool. And then the king. He's got is that owls? Yeah. Interesting. So it does feel very grainy, but I think that's intentional to make it feel old school. Let's shuffle it. There's a lot of, some of those gave me kind of chills. It does shuffle well this way. Shuffles great. So let's pull a card real quick, if I don't get cut off. What do you have to say to me, deck? What do you have to say to me? There's one I tried to fall. Got the Ace of Pentacles. Let's look at this book real quick before I get cut off. And then I'll let y'all go. And then I'll have to take my new night medication so I can sleep finally. I haven't slept all week. Haven't slept or ate all week. Because every time I try to lay down or eat, I would start hacking. Okay. I'm just going to read you the keywords for upright: new opportunities, financial growth, prosperity, stability, manifestation, and abundance. And then for the reverse: missed opportunities, scarcity, instability, financial drain, bad investment, and lack of growth. So those are the options you have. And if you want to read more on that card, you're going to have to buy the deck. Because I am at my limit today. I just want to do, I've been dying to do a quick run through with this all day since I got home from the hospital. I was like, I need to get it done because it's been several days since I got it and I haven't showed it. But that is my newest deck I got in the mail on the 24th, I'll say. 23rd or 24th, I got this in the mail. And it is the Sacred Witch Tarot by Weissbell. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night. Bye.